Chris, going on the road against Boston College, they've been talking about their coaching staff, pro level. When you hear that and get ready for a game with your college teammates, how does it make you go into the game?
Just going to the game the same way, same preparation as last week and the weeks before. They got a great coaching staff. A lot of their coaches came from the NFL and such things, so they're well experienced over there. And I mean, we got coaches that's well experienced as well. So.
How do you encourage your teammates who may be experiencing this level of game for the first time? You got young receivers, you got a young quarterback. How do you keep them encouraged with your experience?
Just treat it like any other game. We work hard all during the week. We practice how we play, and when game time comes, just execute the game plan at the end of the day.
Okay, great, thank you.
Does it mean anything for you to be able to participate in like the red bandana game? Like, do you have any memories of watching it on TV before?
Oh, well, so I was born in 2000, so like the 9/11 and the red bandana game, it means a lot to me. And I mean, it means a lot to them as well. They're a great team over there, and that game is going to mean so much to them. So they're going to come out with a lot of energy and play physical and play intense. And I feel like we're going to do the same. So.
When you face not just a mobile quarterback, but a small quarterback like that, what changes from a pass rush standpoint? How much is there maybe similarities with him and the guy you face at FAU?
Kind of similarities, just two different quarterbacks because I don't like comparing quarterbacks the same. He can run around a lot. Just by watching him, he's not as big, but he can definitely run, so contain, keep him in the pocket as much as we can. So.
How have you guys been able to do that? Because I think you did a pretty good job with their guy with FAU, but same in the last couple of weeks with guys who can get off and go in a different way.
I mean, Coach Rossi came up with a game plan, and we just got to go out there, execute the game plan. I don't want to say too much about the details that we got going in, but we're definitely going to get after them. So.
How much was the way you guys played in the fourth quarter, especially the FAU game and Maryland too, just a huge confidence builder for this defense to kind of get stop after stop in critical moments?
Just like our response. I mean, preparation throughout the week and just our response overall as a whole defense, as a whole unit. We just know the next play. It's always the next play. Play the play, do your 111 at the end of the day. If everybody does their 111, then we'll come out on top. So.
Aside from being in great health, what's the biggest difference from a year ago? You look like you're flying around, not thinking about anything, just playing.
Just a new scheme, and I mean, it fits my role. It's kind of like an outside linebacker role, so it allows me to play fast and physical. That's my strength. So.
Are you noticing quarterbacks kind of getting a little confused when you do drop it the coverage off the edge?
Yeah, because they're probably not so used to it, and then like Coach Rice's game plan, it switches. So I mean, just with that, dropping and rushing, just confuse them a little bit. And just,
what allows that for you to be able to drop back? Someone else has to kind of pick up or pass rush at that point, I would imagine, right?
Yeah. Just the whole scheme overall. Like if I'm rushing, I'm just attacking. So then when I do drop, he might not see. Oh, the pressure might be coming from the other way, or the pressure might be coming from the middle, or the pressure might be coming from the same side where I just dropped from. So keep the quarterback guessing. That's what we like to do. So.
Chris, before the season, your coaches were saying that they thought they could play a lot of guys on defense, and we've definitely seen that through 3 games, especially on the D-line. What's it like just as a player to see the plan that they say like really come into fruition, I guess, and just what have you thought about the way that your guys' depth has helped you on defense so far?
I mean, the coaches, they're a man of their word. Like, they told us before, like, when they first got here that a lot of guys are going to play. If you could play and you could learn the playbook, then they're going to roll guys. And they held their word. I just mean, just seeing the younger guys getting a chance to be on the field, like JT and Kentally, just overall, their experience and just watching them develop and taking their game to the next level is just amazing. Because as an older player, we need them. And, I mean, just having them on the field just motivates me to just keep going. And let's get home. Let's get to the quarterback. First
What's the
one.
benefits of that depth? Like when you can roll in the numbers you guys can out there, what are the benefits?
It's just everybody being fresh. Like even on first and second and then third down. Third down is the money down. So try to have everybody fresh. Even in the fourth quarter, when we're fresh, we're ready to go in the fourth quarter. I feel like we practice how we play. We won't get tired. So in the fourth quarter, we're just now catching our second win, so it's time to go.
Physicality is a word we've heard a lot with Boston College and a little bit with you guys as well this week. Are you guys looking forward to trying to go out there and sort of show that you're a physical team too? Because that's the book on them, but we're going to see you guys too.
I mean, for our original goal is just go out there and play Michigan State football. fast, physical, play with how, play with toughness. They're a physical team. We've seen it on film. So we just got to go out there and play Michigan State football at the end of the day and show the world what we're really about.
Chris, when you're dropping into coverage, you think about what happened last week. Can you imagine catching a ball at the goal line and trying to go 100 yards the other way? And would that be a better dream for you than a strip sack and recovering a fumble?
I mean, I like sacks, but I mean, that would be a good experience to catch a pig and take it to the house. Just watching Chuck do it, even the first one that he caught, running to the end zone with him and celebrating with him. He's a Florida guy also, so just celebrating with him and watching his excitement from catching a pick six is just amazing. So I want to have the opportunity as well. So.
How many years now that you've been in this program, and now a couple games with this staff? Is there any difference in this start versus maybe the last few years? I mean, is there could you maybe quantify that? Like what feels different maybe this year than other years?
I would just say we're taking it one game at a time. We're not looking forward to playing anybody, and we just respect every opponent and we fear none. That's just our mindset overall as a team, as a unit. If everybody does their 111 and nobody's bigger than the team, that's what I would say is totally different. Nobody's bigger than the team, so if you got a role, play your role, and if you want your role to change, just keep doing, keep working hard, and nobody's bigger than the team.
How much does that factor into the whole idea of, rallying to the football? I mean, it seems like everybody's kind of putting forth the same effort and, collectively you guys are stopping guys instead of maybe just one guy being off on his own doing it.
Yeah. Just feeling like this practice how we play. Everybody runs to the ball in practice, so as much as guys we can get to the ball, the better the defense will be. And I just mean even in the fourth quarter when people get tired, if we're all 11 running to the ball, it's a key for our defense. So.
You talk about Anthony Jones and what he's kind of brought to the rush-in position.
Just motivated me to just keep going each and every day. And he's a great guy, great teammate to have, especially playing next to me. Even in the third down package when he comes in the game, I mean, just his overall physicality and the level of experience that he has. He's a junior, and just watching him develop also his game. We sit down, we break down film, and things that I might not see, he may see, and we just help each other day in and day out to get better. So.
You mentioned Ken too. I guess he seems like a high energy guy and has been kind of pretty vocal about everything with the coaching change, and he seems really bought in. But I guess what does he bring in terms of both on the field, in that middle of that third down package, but also in the locker room for you guys?
It's just a brotherhood. Just knowing Ken and where he came from. He's from PA, so just watching him develop and grow as a player, even off the field. We hang out as a defense off the field. We go to dinners every now and then. At least once a week, we try to go to dinners certain guys on the defense and just bring a brotherhood. Because if we could sit down outside of football and just chop it up at dinner and just enjoy each other, that's the biggest goal at the end of the day. Because I know who I'm playing for when it's time to get on the field. And when it gets crucial and other teams start panicking, I know I can rely on my brother. So.
You guys enter this weekend as road underdogs yet again. Would you have it any other way?
No, I like this way because it puts a chip on our shoulder at the end of the day. We just got to go out there, play our game, play Michigan State football at the end of the day. We're going to be an underdog. Everybody in the country might think we're an underdog, but we know what's at stake and we know what we got to do
What's
to
the
show
roster?
everybody.
Sorry. With the roster turnover and obviously the new coaching staff, there was a lot of unknowns heading into the season, and even though you guys practice together, you don't really know what you have until you play another team. What have you learned 3 games in about this team and what you guys have and potential of this group?
I just know we got a great team. We're willing to fight. We can respond when it's time to respond. Just high energy, and the coaches that we have, they're just great coaches, great guys to be around, and they come up with a game plan, a perfect game plan. We go into the game well prepared, never under prepared, never even. So we go over prepared at the end of the day. So just even having those coaches around and just developing our game day in and day out, it's just taking our game to the next level as a whole team. So.
I think Lenny last week mentioned you guys now have the freedom to go 3-point or down. Or up. How do you sort of determine that? What situations do you like to be down versus in the 2-point?
I mean, just the calls dictate that. Different calls and where we want to get to on the field, and certain situations would determine if we're up, down, or just rotating. It just all depends on the call. So I mean, we just like to play fast. If you can play fast standing up or down, whatever they prefer is just play fast.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.